Well, hello fishy folks. Happy Fry Fry Friday. Hope everyone's Christmas was spectacular and Santa was good to them. And everyone got what they wanted on Hanukkah and whatever else you celebrate. If you get presents, hopefully you got what you asked for. Alright, now that PC crap is out of the way, let's talk about some fry. We got the Silver Angel tank here doing well. I don't know how many think are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know, about 30. I can't really count much higher than 20, so we'll see. 30-ish. It's not bad. Not bad for my my first official spawn. You know, the other ones were sort of accidents. Well, I guess they weren't accidents, but raising them didn't go as planned, so we'll start there. Got some progress on the fry rack. You can see there's a hole drilled in that 5.5 gallon tank. I think the glass is the same as a 10 gallon, which I've drilled about 20 10 gallons and cracked 3, so that's not a bad record, I guess. Only tanks I've ever cracked were those 3. I've told this story. One of them was I was just relatively new and screwed it up. The other one, I have no idea why. The hole came out perfect, and then all of a sudden I took my template off and it was cracked. And the last one, dull drill bit, and I pressed too hard and blah blah blah. So that's that. Mr. Gold Ram is looking phenomenal. Growing out some electric blue rams. Hopefully we'll get a pair out of them for him, and another pair of just electric blue rams. So not sure what kind of rams I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get mostly electric blue rams, but I think I have the possibility, if I breed the gold ram and the electric blue ram, of getting all 3 kinds of blue rams. Regular blue, electric blue, and gold. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. That would be fantastic. We got these guys, they breed like crazy, and I've sold a lot of them, but they're kind of bland. They're kind of not really doing it for me, so I don't know. I may pull that Java Moss out, put it in another tank, and let evolution take its course. I'm not really sure, but whatever. She should pop any minute. You know, it'd be nice, because I've been starting to sell these guys as they get big enough. These guys in the red wag platies look real colorful and seem to sell quite nice. My local fish store gave me sort of an emergency order, just on a whim. I asked him, you know, do you need any fish on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and he said, I gave him a list of what he had, and he wanted these guppies and these guys. So I gave him what I had, and I have neon swordtails that are ready, some creamsicle lyre-tail mollies that are big enough. Let's look at those. So we got some creamsicle lyre-tail mollies in here. There's a real nice pregnant one right there. I may move her. Yeah. I got some neon swordtails. There's 5 in this tank, 4 males, 3 females, or there's 2 and 2, I forget. And then I have some more in the crappy acrylic tank that I hate, that are still for sale. Make me an offer. Maybe I'll deliver them or meet you somewhere. There's quite a few in here I could sell. These guys, they're doing well in this tank, and I shouldn't probably move it, but I kind of want to put more tanks on this rack. You know, I want to get rid of this big one and this one, and I could fit at least 4 10 gallons, maybe even 5. I did take a couple measurements here. The plan is to put 4 5s, 3 10s, and 3 10s for a total of 10 tanks. I have all the parts I need for the auto water change system. I just got to drill tanks, and I am waiting on some bulkheads actually. They should be here next week. But I could certainly drill 2 more tanks because I have bulkheads. I could drill all the tanks, but I don't like to drill a tank without a bulkhead. It's just kind of how I am. I don't know why. But I thought maybe I could put a shelf of 20s, but I could only fit 2 20s and a 5. Right? 2 20s and a 5. I could do 2 20s and a 5, 2 20s and a 5. I like the 20 high footprint. I like it for breeding pairs of angels. I like it for guppies and mollies and swords and platies. Actually, for swords, it's probably a little small, but I did pick up a 55, a drilled 55 with a bulkhead. I paid 25 bucks for it. The guy's name was Brian. He was super nice. I was supposed to have a friend come get it with me because he had it in his basement. He asked if I could, if I could carry it. He didn't really want to carry it. And my friend overslept, so I just went and Brian helped me lift it up. And I mean, he was such a nice guy. The tank's actually, it's painted, it's rough, it's dirty, but it looks, nothing I don't really care about. So the problem is, do I put it here and take up this space where I really want my show tank, my tank to be? Or I thought maybe I would put it up on the bench. And that would give me a reason to clean off the bench. Of course, it would also give me a reason why the bench is so messy. I don't have a lot of space. It's just messy. See how I internalize all these problems? Yeah. Anyway, back to Fry Fry Friday. What else? What else is going on? I got these mollies. I dropped them in the water. The next day we had fry. Same thing with the spectacular fish from Aquarium Co-op. Pretty much, actually, the panda guppies, yes, dropped them in. Next day we had fry. The bluegrass took about a week, and Mom, if we can see Mom, I just did a water change, so she was out and about before, but Mom is ginormous. Can you see her in the back there? Look at her. Her back's all mangled. I don't know why she's not dropping. Anyway, let's talk about breeding on this side. So I just took some readings on my angel tanks because I haven't spawned in a while. And I gotta check into the readings and see what they mean. Obviously nitrate or ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate are all well within limits 0, 0, and like 10. Not really a big deal. I do water changes every day, as you can see from the drip emitters. Oh, I did fix the drip emitter system. We'll go over that too. You can see down there's a 5-gallon drip emitter on the bottom. Thanks to Rich from Rich's Fishes for sending me the link. That tan one is 5 gallons. So, where am I at? I see I did a lot of testing. No, I didn't cut them. I just wanted to do some testing. Anyway, these test strips are great because they test everything and it's quick. So, I found that my hardness was hard, which is about 150. And my alkalinity was low, between 0 and 40. And my pH was kind of weird. It was like 6.8, which normally it's over 7. So I got to figure out the optimal conditions for these guys to spawn and see if I can't fix the water. I'm not going to use chemicals, obviously. I just don't believe in that. If I can't really fix it easy and cheap, I'm just gonna have to, let them go. Look at these guys. These guys are growing nice. They are sellable size right now, but like I said before, I'm definitely not selling Solo, and I don't want to sell Skunk because he looks fantastic. But the other guys I may keep also and see if we can't get another breeding pair out of them. But we'll see. All depends on what I can get for them. Did throw some Java moss up in this tank. See if we can't. I decided to see if we can't colony breed these guys a little bit. I like the dorsal on them, and if I'm getting rid of the other strain, I would start back with this strain. Put these guys in the 20 and go from there. These green cobras are looking beautiful. I did throw a little Java moss in there, a little bit extra that I had. And we'll see if they can colony breed. There's so many in here, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I may have to pull out, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll pull out a male and 3 females and put them in a tank and let them go to work. What else? What'd you guys get for Christmas? Let me know in the comments below if you got any fishy stuff. I did not. Nothing. Well, I did buy myself one thing. I completely forgot about everything that was on sale at Aquarium Co-op. I talked to Corey about it. I kind of knew it was going to be on sale, like Christmas Eve-ish. And I completely forgot to order. So I suck. But I did get myself some new Life Spectrum all-purpose flake. Natural color enhancing plus garlic. The reason I did that is, you know, feeding these fish can be expensive. Now see, look at him. He's starting to color up. Looks like they're cleaning the slate. Maybe him too. Maybe we'll get some action. We'll see. Feeding these guys frozen food every day, sometimes twice a day, rapashi, you know, it gets expensive. So flake food, well, that jar was, I forget, I think it was like 12 bucks. It's pretty big though. You know, it's not cheap, it's not Wardley or anything, but, you know, if I can feed them a high quality flake food once a day or whatever, I think that'll cut down on costs a little bit. And the thing about flake food is it's so versatile. I can give it to every fish I have here. I can even give it to the angel fry on the workbench. Oh, there's my son's pleco that he gave me. He's great. It's about time I get rid of him though. I think he's getting too big. I gotta find all the albino bristlenose, or as the British say, albinos. The albino bristlenose. Because I originally bought them to breed. I had to grow them out a little bit. It's been, you know, a couple months. They're about, I think they're about ready to go. But I want to find them, put them in a tank, and see if we can't get some babies. So that's going to be a project in its own, because they hide. All my tanks have places to, all my tanks with them have places to hide. So it's going to be kind of going to be a chore. What else? Swordtails just had babies again recently. Let's see if I can find a tiny itty bitty. I saw a couple when I was feeding, like smaller than those guys. Well, they must be hiding. I guess I'll also gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this tank. Maybe I'll put a 55 and this 20 on the workbench. Oh, you can see them on the sponge. There's some itty bitties. Look. Because this one's drilled, so it can easily go in the auto water change system, but I don't really have room for it on the rack unless I put it the long way, and I don't know if I even want to do that. Obviously I have these tanks hanging off, but they're only hanging off by a couple inches, really not a big deal. It's funny, when I started setting up the fish room, I started putting tanks like that, and that's when Corey from Aquarium Co-op, his channel was still pretty small relatively, less than 5,000 subscribers, and he wasn't super busy, so I spoke to him a lot about setting it up, because I stole his design obviously for the racks, used his drain system pretty much for the most part. Anyway, and I said to him, when I set these 3 tanks up, I said, is it okay if they're hanging off the edge? He's like, I've done it, but people on YouTube are going to yell at you for it. And knock on wood, wait, knock on, nobody has said anything about it. So if you guys want to yell at me, go ahead. I'm going to tell you I don't care. I think that's about it, guys. Really nothing new. I'm kind of expecting some fry out of these guys soon. I've seen moms lying in the wood, lying in the weeds, but nothing really going on. Auto water change system. What did I do? Well, I had that one manifold that was 1 meter 2 gallons per hour. I didn't like it, so I just added one of these actually, basically, which is unmetered, so you have to have drip emitters on the end. I put a 5 gallon drip emitter down here, which I have to adjust somehow, and I put a 5 gallon on the 30, and then I had one open spot, and so I'm doing 2 gallons, so 20% a day on the fry grow out, the Angel Fry grow out tank. Speaking of the Angel Fry grow out tank, I'm thinking of moving these guys. The next batch I have of angels, I think I'm going to move those guys to that 10 gallon tank. It's just a thought, not really sure. Alright guys, well, I hope everyone has a great Fry Fry Friday and a great weekend, and maybe I'll see you in Corey's stream if I can get away from the family for a couple hours and veg, but that doesn't usually happen. So have a great day. Let me know what you got for Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon.